What's up, guys? We'll see. But we have a nice setup, I think. It still didn't close on 15 minutes, but we'll see whether it will be some fake out or how are you guys? How are you this morning? Everything's good? Let me write. Today is murder day. Yes, today is not good day for trading. We will probably try this trade. And no, I'm not trading during CPI. Okay, you can see it started to get a rejection. I don't trade during CPI. Probably we will eventually look for trades after, let's say, two hours after the news, something like that, when the market stabilized. Okay, this started to reject, of course. Bad. Let's see. If they are pushing the gold, so we have two options now. If the price didn't start to fall down, if it breaks this trend line, we will close about 30 pips loss and we will eventually enter a buy. Because it didn't look bad at all. But of course today is day with very impactful news, so probably the market will be like something like side movement most of the day until the news. It's not best actually to trade in days like this, but I decided to try this, and of course it started to reject a minute after I entered the trade. No, if you haven't entered, I think for now it started to get a very strong rejection, because on 15 minutes you can see it started to close like a pin bar. Now it closes with a pin bar on the upper side. Stupid thing. but we're going to wait. Let me start. In CPI data market goes down. It depends on the news. So on daily time frame, it is more like still the head and shoulders pattern is active, but I told you I don't like such huge patterns. But now it's looking like a correction, so there is a possibility the price to continue up. On 4 hour, there is a possibility that we have a strong impulse, a short correction, and a new fall, but it's early for that. RSI started to make some breakout, but I don't think this is enough for now. You can see the previous time it did something almost the same. On 1 hour, it's still like some fuck maybe, or just some short correction. But of course, based on the news today, it can go in both directions. We are eventually going to trade until afternoon, and after that we are going to close everything or protect the trades. I will show you the trade. It's not looking good at this moment. Here it is. I entered short here, but probably it's been a fake out, not a good breakout. We'll see. Also now let me check something else. Okay. There may be a mistake from my side, but we'll see. Let's see. I told you, if the price breaks on the upper side here with a good candle, we will close some lost and we will enter a buy position. Yes, guys, I entered a sell, but if you didn't sell, wait a little bit, because you can see the price started to reject very hard. So for now it's not looking very well for selling. But also you have to know that here there is a liquidity zone, but it's not looking good for now. Yeah, the DXY started to fall. We'll see, we'll see. Let's give him time. I just saw that yesterday we had a very nice trade here, but I missed it. This is early in the morning. I think it will buy. Yeah, now it started to look more for buying, but I already entered the sell, so I'm going to wait a little bit to see, and after that we are going to make some decisions. No, I didn't enter TikTok today. But I probably should. Let me check. I can enter now. You have to know, guys, that most of the times when there are such a news like today, it's not the best moment to trade, to enter trades at all, until the news came out, and at least 1 hour or hour and a half after that, because the market is still very under heavy manipulations and stuff like that. So I told you guys, we entered this trade, but for now we'll give it time. But the moment I entered, it actually closes good. This candle was good in my strategy, of course, but the moment after that it started to get a rejection. Now we'll see. We shall wait 8 more minutes to see how the 1 hour candle will close. And we will figure what to do. Yeah, even if I made it like that, it's not looking good. Maybe I rushed a little bit with this sell. We'll see. We are 10 pips on loss, so basically we can cut the loss if we decided. But let's wait a little bit. Let's see, DXY is falling hard, gold is not moving much. Let's wait a little bit to see if there is going to be some rejection on the DXY. Because as you know, as yesterday, the previous day. Okay, now this gold started to go up. Yeah. It was more like this fake outs. But let's wait for the 1 hour candle to close and we will decide what to do. Because even if the price goes to the upper trend line, the whole loss will be about 30 pips, which is not something so huge. But for now it started to look for buy. But you can see this trend line here on the upper side, we already took this sell, so now it would be a mistake to exit the trade right now. No, should we close the trade? In my opinion, no, because we have to see what the price will do here on this trend line. Because until the trend line there are 12 pips, so I think it's worth the risk, because you can see DXY may get a rejection from this bottom right here. Of course, it may continue to go down, In this case, we will close the trade. But this is a classic for now. Maybe it's a classic fake out. You can see huge rejections before that. It closes under the trend line. It makes this like a pin bar here. Then whole engulfing candle, and it of course tricked me. The only thing that I could do in this situation, I mean to not enter the trade, was that it was still a little bit early. So maybe I should wait a little bit. But I decided to enter, and you can see immediately the price gets rejected. Sometimes it happens. Let's see what the price will do on the trend line. If it breaks the trend line with a good candle, and eventually if the DXY started to continue falling, we will close with some loss, like 30 pips loss, and we will jump into buy. Also, if now the price gets rejected again, it's a possible sell again. So I told you guys today there is a high possibility that the price don't make some huge movements before the news, because CPI are news that creates huge volumes and huge impact on the market. Core CPI, yeah. After that we also have news, many news. 9 o'clock FOMC meeting. Never trade during FOMC meeting. This is a must know. This is super important. Don't do it, guys. FOMC meetings creates huge volatility on the market, and it will not bring you anything good. You have to be sure about that. If you want to gamble, go to casino. Whether trading during this kind of news. Also CPI. Don't trade during CPI. Because even if the news are good for the dollar and we are expecting the gold, let's say, I mean this is an example, and we are expecting the gold to fall down, they might make manipulations, because they used they use the news to create manipulations on the market. Now this candle is closing very bad, so we'll see. Very bad for us, I mean, because we entered a sell. Also this GXY still have to return to fulfill this gap. No, don't enter the trade, guys. It's not good. It started to look good. I entered the trade and immediately the price gets rejected. So in my opinion, wait a little bit. Don't enter this trade right now if you haven't entered it. If you're in, of course, wait a little bit. But if you haven't entered, don't do it right now. Okay, some news about the pound and the euro came out, but I don't think we can expect manipulations. Oh yeah, oh yeah. If we can expect manipulations at all, definitely they will be today. During CPI and FOMC. This is absolutely sure. Now we're just waiting to see something. I'm a little bit silent now because I'm praying. I'm kidding, guys. Can we sell now? No, guys. Eventually selling now will be good, at least if the price breaks this bottoms right here eventually. Actually, I think that there is a possibility, but no, you can see that price can't break this trend line. It's trying, but it can't. But nothing, I told you guys, the setup was good. It was formed well here. It started to form well. I entered the trade, but it started to go in the other direction. So sometimes it happens. Now we don't have to do anything until if the price breaks these bottoms, we will wait to see a breakout on these two guys. The only thing that oh, they are pushing the price, so I don't have to tell you anything for now. But I mean that on 1 minute, it's not very good to watch on 1 minute. I told you, but told you this many times. But you can see here 4 rejections on one place. This is like a liquidity. So probably the price will get this liquidity eventually, which will create some order book, potential order book here. So we'll see if the price started to go here. Probably we will move the stop loss, and eventually if it returns we will get out dry. Also these guys here, these huge rejections here are also like a liquidity, because you can see on every rejection, no matter on 1 or 5 minutes, someone probably got into a buy position and put the stop loss under these tails. If you're wondering why I tell you that this is the liquidity zone, because many tails on one level means many stop losses under them. So eventually the price will go and will hit the stop loss first. This will create liquidity on the market and the price will go in some direction. Yeah, it may go to 21, but I told you, if it starts to break out here good, we will close the sell and we will enter buy. So there is no way I could know that the moment I enter here with some kind of a good breakout, because there is a rejection on this candle, engulfing candle. So I thought, okay, this might be good, no matter that here we have huge rejections. This is the London session, but immediately the price started to go up. So you know, guys, this is how trading works. You see a trading setup, you follow some strategy and you enter the trade, and there is about 50-50 chance it hit your stop loss and hit your take profit. So we're gonna wait a little bit. It's still early. The volumes hasn't kicked in, so we'll see. But the truth is that for now it's not looking very good for sell. But I'm already in, so I'm going to wait. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's interesting how in a matter of minutes it can turn absolutely upside down. It was looking well 20 minutes ago, let's say 20 minutes. Now it's not looking good. But I'm going to wait. We are 20 pips currently, exactly 20 pips on loss momentum. So if anyone got into the trade and is afraid to hold, you can leave the ship, but I will personally wait a little bit. Okay, we're almost 150 people in both lives. So guys, hit one like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course join my inner circle. Yesterday we had good trades, but today the day doesn't start so well, but we'll see how it ends, how it will end. There is still no volume, so let's wait a little bit, but for now bro, you trade trend lines. Yeah, yeah. Trend lines are very good indicator if you know how to use them properly. I find for myself that I not created, but I adjust a strategy of breakouts so it fits my point of view for the London session. And if you trade with me in these lives, you have to know that it is very successful. Probably today I rushed a little bit because I should wait a little longer probably, but no strategy gives 100% success, so i i I don't think that I made something wrong. I followed the rules, I entered the trade, but the price gets rejected. Not big of a deal. That's why I extend the stop loss a little bit, because I could have put it here, then about 10 pips less. But I think that there might be some game here on this trend line. Okay, volume started to kick in. Stop loss is on 2318. The price will surely touch the trend line. We'll see what is going to happen after that. No, my voice is not low. I'm just silent at this moment. I'm waiting for something to happen. Okay. I think we know what eventually will happen. Okay. Let's now see what the 5-minute candle will bring us. But I think it's starting to make a breakout. Now the bad thing is that there are 3 more minutes and the price can fly in these 3 minutes. But also it could be a fake out right now also. So we have to wait for this 5-minute candle to close. How can you join my circle? You can find the link in the free group, or you can write me. There is also a link to my private Telegram. You can write me there. The XY is falling. This guy is starting to make a breakout. Two more minutes, but we should wait. We should wait because the price is still here. If it doesn't close with the whole candle on 5 minutes, it might started to get a rejection in the last moment. This is very, very unpleasant situation right now. Damn. Okay. Okay, guys, I will close this trade right now. It doesn't look good, and about 35 pips on loss. And we can try now. I will eat my ears if it started to retrace here, guys. Okay, it's not. Okay, I'm buying again. For this trade will be something like 1-to-1 because this will be probably a recovery trade. The idea is we closed about 35-40 pips loss. If we can recover the loss. The profit, we'll see. After a sell doesn't come a buy. Let me check. It says something about my microphone. No man, it doesn't come a buy, but we are following some other strategies and rules here, so that is why I'm buying, not because it hit the sell stop loss. Don't worry. Again, this is risky trade, of course. There is always some risk involved. The thing that I don't like, but in this case, it can be good for us, is that I still think that this bottom here will play some role as a rejection on the DXY, but there is a time until it comes to it. Also, if it now, this trade makes, let's say, 20 pips, we will move the stop loss so we don't take more unnecessary risks. Of course. Now, the price needs to test the trend line. We'll see. Okay, you can see it tests the trend line, so we hope now to see a new rise. If it breaks the previous top here, we will eventually move in the stop loss, but let's see what the market will bring us, because I told you it's awful to trade when there are CPI news and stuff like that, because they're moving, they're making their manipulations, and of course today I fall for this one. Damn, he tricked me on both sides. Motherfucker. Very nice. Okay, you have to know that if it closes like that on 15 minutes, I will get out of this trade also, and probably will leave the day with some loss. Look at this candle. What a motherfucker. Let me check the first trade. The stop loss was on 18. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It was not going to hit our stop loss for 2 pips. But initially there are some volumes because I'm watching on the other screen on 1 minute, and now I start to see some volumes kick in. So probably this recovery trade will work out. But let's see, I'm not going to speak because Murphy's Law hit me very hard every time. To read the candlestick. Guys, don't post stupid comments. Account is part of the game. No, blowing account is not part of the game. Blowing account is part of low risk management and perhaps a lack of experience. If one trade which we closed on 38 pips, I closed it on 38 pips loss. Let me check again. Yeah, 38 pips. If this could blow your account, then trading is not something that you can manage properly. So guys, I don't think I should answer these comments at all. I think it's a sideways type of a movement until the news. Yeah. I also think that. You can see rejections on both sides, so it's not good for trading, but for the life I decided to enter it, and it didn't turn good for me. We'll see. Now maybe if it continues to go like this, I will decide to close the trade early. If we could manage to close it on break even, it will be good, and we're going to wait after the news probably, but I don't think also it will be very good idea to trade after the news, because we'll see, because I mean that there will be manipulations, of course, but at 9 o'clock there will be FOMC. So at FOMC the market is hell of a massacre every time. Remember this. Okay guys, I will show you the entry, but this is a recovery trade. You can see it's 1-to-1 risk reward trade. It's not very good. The idea is if we can recover some of the previous loss. But for now I don't like how it's going. Probably I want to see it break this top so I can move the stop loss on break even and not think about it, because I don't see the volumes, and it will probably start to make some side movements, yeah, until the news. But let's see. The price is on break even. If you don't want to risk, close the trade. I see that my entry is even here not very good. So again, if you don't want to risk it, you can close on break even and wait for something better to form. I will give it a try. Probably if it breaks the previous top right here, I will move the stop loss 40.75 for now, and after that, if it makes 20-30 pips, I will move it to break even. But it's trying to push, but there are still no volumes. Let me make it like that. Okay. Okay, one of you guys sent me that he's on the beach right now. That is good. That is good. I might miss the beach this year. We'll see. With too little child. Is that OST is too much? I don't know what you're trying to say. I told you this is a recovery trade. Because we first entered a sell and it hit the stop loss. Actually, it didn't hit the stop loss, but I decided to close it early. And now I'm waiting for a breakout on this previous stop. You can see this line. So I will move the stop loss to here. And after that, or depends, if it starts to go good, I can move it on break even, so we don't risk more than we should. No, the trade is not playing with us. The time is not good. I told you from the beginning today we have CPI, we have FOMC. It's not good moment for trading at all. You can see it first tricked me here, then it started to playing around. Eventually, most of the day probably the price will move sideways until the news kick in and started to go in some direction. Also, I told you guys, if you enter the trade, you can close it on break even. If you don't want to risk, you can exit now. There is nothing bad. It's not good. It's not looking very well at all. There are no volumes. It will probably move like this for some times. But I don't like losses, so I will stick with this trade, trying to make a recovery trade. If it doesn't turn well, if things goes bad, we will search for trades after the news, probably 30-40 minutes at least after the news. We'll see for some order box, some grab liquidity, and stuff like that. Uh, Growing from 9 USD is gonna be another war. Okay, man, I don't know. Trading with $9 is it sounds like a joke. I don't know what to expect, but you know for yourself. No volumes at all. Nothing interesting. Mm. Okay. Very, very boring. I'm even amazed from you guys that 100 people are staying with me when I'm silent and nothing happened on the chart. Thank you guys, thank you. I am out of both setups with, is this 12 or 500 and, oh, 512 USD win. Good for you, man, good for you. Better to buy a prop firm. Yeah. Uh, volume on 15 minutes. Probably no. GXY is doing nothing. Thank you guys. Thank you that you appreciate what I'm doing. I'm trying my best. I go through a lot. And it's interesting for me to share you everything that I know, that I've been through. I think it will be helpful because I was probably lucky to be in different teams, to work with different people, to saw interesting stuff, because I saw in front of my eyes how people earn and loses millions, absolutely, this is the truth, millions of dollars. And this gave me a huge experience that it's very hard if you are alone and you trade by yourself. That's why I decided to start this community. Of course, you have to know that stop losses get hit, so nothing that should worry us. Probably not that I have to be more to have to be smarter, but because I entered these live sessions and I saw that 150 people are on the live, so I decided, okay, it's looking good for entering a trade, but you have to know that most of the times, I told you this many times, but most of the times when there are such news on the market, it's not good for trading, because there are no volumes, everyone is waiting for the news, and things like that happens, manipulations. Volume is not coming. I Everything is okay. Super chat option, what does mean? What does this mean? uh Also, should we close positions? I told you, man, if you want, close and wait for a better option. I will wait a little bit, but if I have to be honest, I don't like it how everything formed this morning. But this is because of the news. So I'm going to wait to see something, but whether I'm going to see it, we will see. So let's be patient a little bit more, and but definitely there are no volumes. There are no volumes. It is agonizingly slow. Yet trading alone is hard. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard because it's lonely and you have to make decisions, and sometimes you don't know whether your decision is right or wrong. You have to trust yourself, you have to trust the strategies, and you have to have experience, because without experience it's very, very hard. You have to go through a lot, so you have it in mind what could possibly go wrong, what could possibly go right. But again, one of the most important things in trading is money management. If you follow your money management right, no matter if it hits 40 pips stop loss, if it hits 2 stop losses, you look for the long run, and you're not bothered, you don't get angry, you don't feel these emotions like this guy that told me I blew my account with 38 pips stop loss. When you don't follow the right money management, things like that happens, and you're risking your whole trading experience, career, and everything for what? For a few dollars more. Because from one trade, yeah, you could make huge amounts of money, but most of the times you will not make so much more money. So just stick to the long process, because we most of the times don't underestimate what small profits in the long term can do to our account and to our life, and stick to let's catch $100 more today, and this ruins everything. You can blow your account if you care. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You were on sale and now you're on buy. How? I told you, I entered sell here, but it started to go up, so I told you that if it breaks the trend line, we will close the sell earlier. We are not going to wait to hit the whole stop loss. So I closed here and immediately entered the buy position. So now this is a recovery setup. I want to see at least some movement here so we can recover. I closed with 38, let's say 40 pips loss. I want to see at least, if it's possible, 20-30 pips so I can compensate, and eventually to look for other trades after the CPI news came out, and 30-40 minutes, hour after that. I really appreciate your help and channel, man. Thank you guys. I'm super grateful, because you can see how boring the market is, but more than 100 people stay with me for more than an hour, so I feel good from that. I have to be honest, and I hope it will get better and better. Of course, not every trading day is the best day, but it will get better and better. But I don't know if we should continue this live, because the market is so slow. I don't know if we should wait for it. I mean in the live session, because I have to speak to you some not so interesting maybe stuff. Okay, the GXY started to move up. The gold is not moving. Okay. Amazing. 10 pips. Oh, 10 pips, guys. Ah, of course. I just tell you 10 pips and it started to get a rejection. Oh. And it's a good rejection, I can tell you. This is not a tradable market, guys. It's not good. Again, if you want, close on break even, because I don't think anything good besides us waiting and frustrating will this market bring us. Yeah, you can see what a rejection again. And the DXY started to go up. Can we buy now? No. Don't do it. You can see the 1 hour candle. Absolutely awful market for trading. Absolutely awful. One hour. Brother, is there a possibility I can send you my analysis of the market for us to be a stronger team? Yes, you can find my Telegram, private Telegram, in the group. You can always feel free to write me. Sometimes I answer a little bit later, because there are many people that writing me most of the times, but feel free to send me whenever you want. I will take a look when I have the time. Yeah. Guys, I will probably will wait for this candle to close, and probably will get out of this trade, because you can see how stupid the market today is. It's absolutely not tradable. It's just moving sideways until the news kick in, so absolutely no point losing our time and nerves, because you can see that I'm pretty calm, but this plays with my nerves also. So let's see how the candle will close. Of course, if it now closes with a pin bar, we will wait a little bit, but I'm not sure. Okay, my MetaTrader blocked. Cool. You can see on TikTok, look what my MetaTrader is showing. Look what is happening here, motherfucker. Okay, now it revived. Stupid thing. Damn, guys. Stupid MetaTrader. Okay, guys, I'm about to close the second trade. I will wait a few moments more, but if it can make some retracement and we close like less than 10 pips, but let's Let's see, they started to push it up. And I don't like it how it's going. I don't see a reason to wait for something that will never happen. Let's wait a little bit more. But this thing is pushing hard. The XY, I mean. I'm not selling, man. I'm buying, but I don't like it how it's going, so maybe it would be a mistake. I don't know. I will get out of this trade, guys. I closed the trade and I am 55 pips on loss this morning. But I knew it. That when there are news like CPI and stuff like that, most of the strategies don't work. There are manipulations happening, so it is absolutely no reason for us to try to beat the market. Please sir, I have 25k per firm. Which strategy can I use, scalping or swing S&T? I don't know, man. This is hard question, depends what works for you. Thank you, bro, for the live. It was amazing. I'm off the track. Yeah, it was not the best one because I closed with a loss this morning, but this is trading. Okay, let me flip the camera for TikTok also. Guys, this is trading. Sometimes we close the trades with loss. Today I am 55 pips on loss this morning session, but we will compensate after the CPI. Probably I can join again. We'll see. I want to see 3:30 p.m. how the news will affect, what manipulations will happen, and I will decide whether I'm going to trade. But probably only thing that I will seek for during the news is smart money, some order box forming, and of course liquidity grab. So guys, that was for this morning session. Not the best trading day, but we will continue later. You know that in trading the most important thing is money management. So we'll see you later. Bye. And for guys in the YouTube also, see you later. Bye.